Welcome to Tweet of the Week, and I am so delighted to be joined by Meg Lee, who is our Supervisor of Advanced Academics. And Meg, before you tell us about the exciting tweet that you've selected for this week, would you tell people just a little bit about what does a Supervisor of Advanced Academics do?
It's a wonderful job, Dr. Albin. I get to work with teachers and principals and most excitingly kids who have a need for some further advancement. And so I get to spend my time in elementary schools, middle schools, and sometimes in high schools, working with programming and staff who are advancing the needs of our students.
And I follow you on Twitter, and I have seen a lot of tweets, exciting tweets, as you are working with teachers, but also as you are working with students. And I think that's one of the ones that you selected this time.
It is. I actually selected a tweet from Miss Hood at Ballinger Creek Elementary School. I've been in Miss Hood's classroom, so I know some of her kindergarten friends. And I noticed that they're becoming quite the writers, Dr. Albin. In fact, this week they were writing about their opinions about a book that they recently read called Dozer's Run. And I know that you like dogs, and I know these kindergartners love dogs. And this is the story of a real-life dog named Dozer, who joined the Maryland Half Marathon in 2011. It was kind of a mistake that Dozer ran the marathon. He wasn't supposed to leave his yard, but he ended up running the full marathon and came home the next day. And the race organizers sought out his family because they thought he deserved the half marathon medal. But that's not where the story ends. Dozer, the golden doodle, went on to support the cause of the half marathon, which was to raise money for the University of Maryland Cancer Center. And so people all over the world heard about Dozer running the marathon, and they sent lots of money. And so Dozer has raised a lot of money for the University of Maryland Cancer Center.
That's wonderful. So talk about the kinds of letters these students were writing, because as you said, people may not think about kindergartners being able to write, but I know I've been in some of the classes too, and it's amazing what they do.
Well, Ms. Hood told me that Mrs. McGinnis had the idea for writing letters to Dozer. So the kindergarten students wrote to Dozer and told him what their favorite part of his story was. That was the opinion piece. And it's amazing to see the writing that comes out of kindergarten. Several sentences, their best spelling, their best penmanship. And the really exciting thing about this is that Dozer visited Ballinger Creek Elementary School with his family, and so the students were actually able to give Dozer their letters. And so what an authentic audience for them.
Absolutely. And what a great tweet, probably several tweets worth of excitement in that. So Meg, I want to thank you for all that you do to encourage our students to reach their fullest potential, and for tweeting about the wonderful and amazing things that go on across our school district. It means a lot to see the work that's happening out there and to celebrate things like our students writing to Dozer.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on Tweet of the Week.